Welcome to Words of Wisdom. I was just saging. I got my nice new stick. It's beautiful, lovely. How are you today? How are things? Well, all good here. Trying my best to keep positive and, ready for the day and what the day brings. I've had a company. I've been with the horse this morning, spent some good time with him. My glass is absolutely filthy. And I thought, let me just come and do another reading before I go back up to the yard. I feel like coming up here and sitting on my magic table and spending some time with you. It's very peaceful. It's very needed. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you for joining me. And so we will see what our guidance is for this week. Every day I do guidance anyway, and I put it out. And if it helps you in any way, if it resonates in any way, I'm always very grateful that just one person, the ripple effect of one person making a change in their life, being able to know that they're supported, to whatever it might be, overcome some challenge, come out of the darkness into the light, whatever, start the soul journey. Any of that is really, it's a blessing that one person might have that effect on other people as well. And so that's all I ask for. Sometimes you guys will message or you will give me a thumbs up, and I really appreciate that. And when you're doing that, of course, you're causing that ripple effect anyway, because more and more people get an opportunity to come across the channeled and the channeled message of that day. So if it's meant to be, it will be. If it's meant for you, it will always find you. And I'm learning that as a very strong, really strong lesson right now. So today we've got, we're going to start with the Inner Temple Oracle as we do, as our significator card, the main sort of theme after we've taken our reading from the calendar. We've got our soul coaching cards as well. What does our soul want us to know right now? Because it is about our soul journey. The Quantum Oracle is here as well, because the Quantum Oracle wants to give us guidance, what is coming, what can we expect. And alongside that, I've got some tarot, which I'll use as confirmation of the Quantum Oracle. So we shall see what comes today. We shall see. Interesting little story you might like to know. I have my bracelets on, I have my crystals and what have you. I have rose quartz on right now and what have you. And I had little green, and I don't know if it was jade or what it was. I can't even remember. And I got gifted it over Christmas by somebody, and I popped it on my wrist. Well, last night I was sleeping, but suddenly I felt like this bracelet of mine was being taken off my wrist. And it's broken. It's under my pillow right now. I haven't moved it, but it literally was taken off. It's almost like crystals call to you. Crystals will stay with you. Crystals, if you ever do a crystal healing, they use crystals on your chakras and meridians and around your body and that type of thing. And you'd be surprised how many crystals jump off your body when they've just done. And I believe it very strongly, because a lot of my crystals I get gifted. And some of them disappear and come back, which is really quite lovely as well. And sometimes they do call to me if I'm in a crystal shop and I'll happen to have to get this particular one, whatever. Or I'll hear a message about a crystal that I think, well, I must remember to collect one when I'm next in a shop. And sometimes I do remember that. So they do call to you. They do definitely do their healing. And once the healing's taken place, often they will disappear. And I believe that very strongly. And last night was an example of that. I was asleep. I don't even know how I think it got caught on something on the pillowcase, or I don't know. It's just broken. It's gone. It's off my wrist. So a little bit of magic, bit of magic to share with you today. So let us see what it is. Let's call in our channel. Let's ask Spirit, please, for some guidance today. What is our message from the calendar today? Our clocks jump forward as well this morning, so everybody's going to be feeling a little tired this evening until you adjust to the losing that hour. Every little bit counts. Exactly. Every little bit counts. So make the most of everything. Try and notice things that are changing. Like I just mentioned that silly little story of me with my bracelet. It's just that little bit that might make a real sort of difference. Real difference. Seize the moment when it arrives, otherwise it will pass quietly. And as I was saying all of this, here's another little thing. My phone, my watch, you saw me looking at my watch. It's a message from a friend of mine who does yoga retreats and everything. I had messaged earlier to say it's been calling to me. She's doing a soul and soil retreat at the end of May for healing. It's over the full moon. Wow. And I thought, I think I'd like that, because she's doing a retreat in Italy, which I'd love to go to, but I just couldn't afford. So this is a bit cheaper one and what have you. And it's in mid Wales. It's not far from where, it's a little bit of a drive, but it's more accessible than flights and everything else. So I just thought, that would be lovely. So as I said, every little bit counts. My phone, obviously it buzzed, and I looked at my watch. Seize the moment when it arrives, otherwise it will pass quietly. So I'm seizing it because she's just said, yes, there's availability still. She has space. So I'm going to go and put the deposit down for that and pay her for that difference. So definitely going to look forward to that little retreat at the end of May over the weekend. Hopefully the weather will be lovely and we can really enjoy ourselves doing something like that. So that will be great. So every little bit counts. Seize the moment when it arrives. What is this moment? Do you feel that? I'm trying to really guide myself with that. I've got another situation as well just before the end of May where I've been invited to go to the United Nations on a conference, and I really want to go. And I need to really concentrate on being able to go to something like that as well from a career point of view. But a nice, lovely experience. And I've not been to Geneva before, so that could be really something really nice. So that's another little story. But seize your moments. Yeah, let's seize our moments. Right, let's seize the moment and see what our significator card is for today. Our guidance from the inner temple. There it is. Beautiful. So, simplicity. We had this come up before, and I said, how beautiful is that rose? And this beautiful portal, look at it. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that card. It's so pretty. So simplicity has come out again. All right. And we will read the book, what it means. Again, important to it. Simplicity. The days of hustle and burnout must come to an end. There's no such sustainable growth waiting for us there, only exhaustion and the depletion of what's most precious. Those who choose potency over mass production, heart over head, slow over driven, will be the ones who flourish and lead. So release all the time wasting, energy wasting, and resource wasting. While in the past they got you ahead, now as we enter this new quickening paradigm, they'll become less and less productive and effective. The earth is making sure of it. Anything that's unsustainable will not flourish. This is the law of the earth. You'll be rewarded for simplicity, praised for potent authenticity. Be the creative, the human, the mystic, the dreamer. Don't succumb to feeding the more machine. Don't waste the seeds you came here to plant. Peel back the unnecessary outgoings. Keep things potent and free. Anything that traps you disconnects you from the sacred pulse of life. Your energy, your life force, your love, your time are the most valuable forces. Protect them and treat them like the precious resources they are. This is how you'll acquire true wealth. This is how you'll flourish. This is how you'll receive deep soul satisfaction. This is how to truly live. Wow. Your energy, your life force, your love, and your time are the most valuable resources. So, little things. Yeah, every little bit counts. So just live in the moment, live in the now. What calls to you, follow. What is in your life is overcomplicated or draining your energy. How can you make things a little more simpler? So, simplicity. Definitely don't overthink something. Don't overthink something. Nothing needs to be overthought right now. Definitely not. Okay, let us now we're going with our soul. Let's go with our soul coaching cards as guidance with simplicity. What is our soul telling us right now? Something as simple, our life, our love, our time, our energy, what we're putting our attention to. Don't overthink anything. Go with the flow. What did it say here? Seize the moment when it arrives. Seize it. Otherwise, it'll pass quietly by. Look, what is meant for you will be always for you, But Spirit will only hope that you can see when you're ready. And this is why if you're tapped into yourself, if you really think about what it is that your soul is telling you, if you're following that lead, and that is where your heart is leading you, not your head. I think that's really important to recognize as well. That's beautiful. Courage, yeah. Sometimes it can take courage to make those changes. Courage to be on your own. Courage to jump in that boat and paddle away in a stormy sea. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Let's have a little look at all of this. We've got a lot that's come out. So courage. I mean, that person is, the lightning is almost looks like it's striking the boat here. But it could also be that is the light that is guiding. He's almost like he's sailing with no sail, no oars, nothing in the seas, just allowing this to take him. The courage. That's beautiful. We've also got transformation that came out yesterday. It's all about this transformation. Dragonflies, joy, lots of joy. Having this moment, being joyful about where you are, trusting in yourself. That is gorgeous. We have got miracles. And there's the boat with the sail. There's the portal. And lots of divine guidance underneath the courage card. Miracles, pleasure, joy, pleasure under transformation. We have got awakening. Wow. Compassion for yourself. Compassion for your journey. Beauty. Wow. Transformation, pleasure, beauty. That is gorgeous. And joy, awakening, fulfillment. So, a very, very auspicious, beautiful time right now. Courage, miracles, compassion, transformation, pleasure, joy, awakening, and fulfillment. Wow, that is amazing. Absolutely beautiful. What beautiful cards. Thank you. Your soul is really guiding you to it. And can you believe it? Simplicity. Simplicity. And what was I talking to you guys about? The ripple effect. So if one person sees this message and that ripple effect goes out into the world because that person suddenly makes a change that is going to be beneficial for them and people around them and their life, things are written for a reason. That is so beautiful. Wow. So on point. Absolutely gorgeous. Joy and happiness. Awakening. Having this awakening. I love this. I love this, you know, arms up, awakening. Let it come to you. Trust it. Trust in this transformation, this change. You're going to have some courage. Courage to go through a bit of trials and tribulations, a bit of a rough sea. But can you hold on to your faith? Can you trust that you are being guided for a reason? Can you trust in that? You know, loving, having that compassion. And this is so beautiful with the dog. You know, I've lost my Lulubelle. But how beautiful to have that guidance, that loyalty, that compassion for source, for spirit. I'm being told they love you. You know, the loyalty that you've portrayed. And it is about this pleasure and beauty. You will see this around you. Keep it simple. Look for those moments. Look for those moments. Every little bit counts. That's exactly what I was saying. Every little bit counts. Very important. Okay. Let's give this bit of a shuffle. Energy. Shuffle the energy. Shuffle the energy. Oh, making a mess on my table. One more. One more. Yes, one more. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's get some guidance for what is to come for us this week, please. What is our guidance as we go on this beautiful journey with courage? The miracles that are going to come to us. What can you tell us, Spirit, please, as our guidance? Wow. Okay. All right. Quite a bit on the floor. We have got one card that hasn't turned over. So we have travel. And funny how I was telling you about me going away at the end of the month and then I'm going to Geneva. So travel is on the cards. Travel. We've also got courage. Now it is in a reverse in this one, but here again, courage confirming, taking that step. Taking that step. And we have taking steps here. And that's also in reverse. So I'm going to read these in reverse and see what it is that Spirit is trying to tell us right now. I have another card that has come out. The loving man. So something is going to be presented to you, possibly on your travels. You'll meet this person. It's going to be very simple. It's going to be, you're going to need courage for it, to trust it, to see it, to remember that it's just that every little bit counts. Okay, so let's see. Every little step you take is bringing you closer to something. What is this? Transformation. Again, confirming. We have transformation twice. We have courage twice. We've got, what else was the same? No, that was it. Courage and transformation. Look at that. That's incredible. All about this transformation. So what is this here? The travel cards with the two taking steps. Let's see if we can get a bit more detail. Let's get a bit more detail. There it is. Has to be the last one underneath all the books. Right, courage then. It is an energy card. There it is. Taking a risk. When the courage card is reversed, it puts you on notice that there is or soon will be an important situation that calls for you to step out of your comfort zone. What did I say? Taking that moment. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Could it be something to do with this loving man? Possibly. This may seem frightening to you and you may have been avoiding it, but the time has come for you to challenge yourself. In fact, this card reverse may require no less than radical action. There we are. Jump in that boat, my friend. Have the courage. Radical action. This is miracle. This will be a miracle. This is something that is part of this transformation stage. Confirmed twice. Simplicity twice. That was the other thing. Simplicity, wasn't it? We had it twice. Where was the other simplicity? Did I not have simplicity? Am I going crazy? Simplicity. Oh, yes, it was under here. Where is it? I should have kept that, hold of that. Simplicity. Let me get it out. That's what it was. Right, so we've had simplicity twice. Wow, transformation. Simplicity. Keeping things simple. The ripple effect. Wow, that's amazing. This card could also indicate a strong pattern of... Oh, sorry. I was just having a look at the... Where were we? Energy. I closed the book for some reason. It was weird. The action you need to take could demand a deep shift within the logistics of your life, like getting a new job or even an entirely new career. On the other hand, there may be more of a personal challenge required of you. Immense courage is needed to let go of addictions, drugs, drinking, gambling, or overeating. But you have the power and the courage within you to take significant action now. There we go. Confirmation. Take that action. Take the steps. Wow. Travel. Courage. Courage, courage, courage. Oh, wow. Such choices are truly life-changing. Although the battle you're waging may be with yourself, it is well worth the effort. Affirmation. I have the courage and strength to navigate any situation. I affirm my power and I trust my own resourcefulness. Can't write this. It's just magic when I sit at this table. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, and the intention of taking steps is a 4. Okay, let's see intentions. Sit before energy, consciousness, intention. There it is. Taking steps. When this card is reversed in your spread, there's considerable confusion about what you should be doing next. In fact, you're not entirely convinced that the path you're on is where you want to be. You're unsure about the future and you're second-guessing your choices of the past. Don't get bogged down in regrets. Let go of future fears. Doubting yourself and your own resourcefulness only keeps you stuck. So figure out what it will take to get the joy. Here we have joy and purpose back into your life. We've got beauty, we've got joy, we have pleasure. Okay, transformation is all here for you. So don't get confused when this something presents. It could be the travel scenario. When it presents to you, know that you are completely capable of moving forward. Decide where you want to go and take that first step. Decide where you want to go and take that first step. You are ready. So it is a part, I put travel on top of the awakening card. So, and here we have joy, our beautiful joy card. Look how happy she is. This will be you and me. Because we're on this path together. Look, take your joy. Awakening. Beautiful. So, travel is an event. There's a possibility of a relocation or a short driving trip to an extended vacation. However it manifests, a positive experience is at hand. You could be buying a new house, but this is about moving. If this card is near transformation card, which it is, that's crazy. Significant inner changes can be expected as well. This is a perfect time to make the energetic intention to move into a more joyous and optimistic mindset. Let yourself travel through each day with happiness and joy and beauty. That's so gorgeous. That's so amazing. And finally, we had our loving man who wanted to make an appearance quietly in the middle of the deck. There he is. A man holding a bouquet of flowers walks towards you on your path. The energy that comes from him is compassionate and down to earth. This could portend the beginning of a new romantic relationship. How many times has this come out now in our readings over these last week or so? This is crazy. It's beautiful. And compassion is love and compassion for who you are. That's amazing. Open your heart and know that you deserve the depth of love that stirs your soul. Compassion, soul card. This is your time. And it's a 12, which boils down to a 3. Very magical. Very, very magical. That's beautiful. There can all be all sorts of loving men in your life. In fact, you could be that loving masculine energy. So be kind to yourself. Look at all the ways you can bring more love to your life and the lives of those around you. A kind word, a tender hug, a laughter shared. All of these will raise the vibration of love within and around you. So simplicity, having this very clear understanding of your inner light, your inner knowing, is very important for these miracles right now that are coming in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. Thank you so much, Spirit. That is so lovely. That really is so lovely. I'm so blessed to be able to give you this. Fulfillment. You know? Happiness, miracles, fulfillment. Beautiful. Beautiful way. Beautiful guidance right now for us. Very lovely. Very, very lovely. I wonder if we could get a timeline. Let's ask for some time. Sometimes Spirit will give us a bit of time. What is the time for this travel? Let's ask. Travel. All right. You have the power to create the timing by taking action. You. And it's a 34, which is a 7. So that's important. You. And it was very interesting. It came out on top of the fulfillment. So you right now, it's up to you, Spirit is saying. So as he says, seize the moment when it arrives. Otherwise, it will pass quietly. So it's up to you. You have the time. You have the power to create the timing by taking action. And March is on the bottom. So it's right now. It's a now thing. Interestingly, on top of the loving man, next winter. So this whole year could be until next winter for your loving man. But look what you've got on this table. You've got travel, fulfillment, it's awakening, there's joy, there's transformation, there's miracles. It's like beauty. Oh, it's just stunning. So next winter, possibly for this loving man, you'll have to just wait. Wait for now. Right, let us ask Tarot for confirmation of what's on this table for us as well, because I think it's important to get some good confirmation. I just want to shuffle these because they haven't been out for a little while. I don't often use tarot. Some tarots I do use, but let's just use traditional tarot right now, just for confirmation maybe. Okay, next winter. This looks quite like a little wintry scene anyway, doesn't it? The simplicity card. One more shuffle, they're telling me. One more shuffle. Okay. Let's do it. That was a good shuffle. Let's do it. Okay. Oh. Let's do it. What will be, will be. What is meant for you will be for you. Just be ready to receive it. Just be ready to see it. For this pleasure, beauty, fulfillment. Lovely. Okay, confirmation of what is next on our path, please, spirits. This travel, this loving man. Okay, the sun. Wow, 10. Completion, success. Results of true will. Success lies ahead if you keep to the path. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Glory, satisfaction, radiance, positivity, strength, and vitality. Vitality. the sun. How beautiful. I love that sun card. It's cute as. To show you. Look at that with our little baby on the horse. So that is beautiful. The sun card. That's all they want to tell us. Oh no, hang on. We have God. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. We've also got the moon. Be careful of seeing things that are not there. Now, and we've got a harsh truth is better than a soft lie. Broken, the Three of Swords, the broken heart. But this also depicts the Three of Swords growth. So, and community. So after all of this transformation, this is what I'm feeling. It's very much sort of this hidden scenario is a deeper meaning. It's had to happen for a reason. It was like I said a little bit earlier, you know, I didn't have my Lulubelle, and there's this beautiful card of compassion with the dog, you know, and I was like, oh, but things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason, and we've got to trust that they come to us when they're ready to come to you. And I said I'm going at this thing at the end of the month, and it'll be a full moon. So possibly in the next moon phase, our full moon, which is happening very soon. You know, this sort of deeper meaning, this understanding, things that are going to come to light. You know, your intuition is going to be very much guiding you and leading the way for you, possibly to do with something, but it's this completion of happy ever after, which is what we really want to focus on, because you have the power to create your timing right now. That's what Spirit is saying. Taking those steps are very important for you, having this courage, finding the courage to do what you need to do. It's lovely, it's gorgeous, you know. So I think that is a beautiful confirmation of keeping things simple in the energy right now of dark and light, negative and positive, keeping the balance, keeping the harmony, understanding that this is going to take courage to overcome your pain or the fears associated with it, maybe about moving, changing jobs, moving away from family, changing friendship groups. Anything that can be about change can be quite fearful and heart sore, you know. Losing people you love and animals you love is very painful. Making that change in your life, I'm having to readjust my whole routine and my time. You know, I'm looking at my watch thinking, oh, it's her dinner time and she's not even here, you know, that type of thing. So this loving man that would be on his way by next winter, possibly you'd have him in your life. You will have got onto your path. Now remember, I always love this card very much because first of all, it is the cover, so it's very magical. But this idea of going across this bridge now, you're ready. Spirit is saying you're ready. This transformation, it's miracles. Right now, this is a beautiful, keep things simple, okay? Every little bit counts. I just love that for us today. So there we are, 3:03 on the clock. Magic, as we always know. And I hope that has given you a bit of a boost. Look after yourself. Enjoy your week. Take your guidance and know that you are on this right path. Keep it simple. Have the courage. When it presents, go for it. See you soon. Bye-bye.